This is financial statement for 2025. As expected in a year of major economic stabilization, the financial results reflect both the progress made and the cost of that progress. I want to take a few moments to help Ghanaians understand what these numbers mean, and just as importantly, what they do not mean. It is important for us to reflect on the mandate of the Bank of Ghana as it is enshrined in the Bank of Ghana's Act 2002, Act 612, and as amended by Act 918 of 2016 and Act 1158 of 2025, and under the Public Financial Management Act 2016, Act 921. Its mandate is set out in law. One is to maintain price stability, ensure stability of the financial system, manage Ghana's foreign reserve, and support overall economic stability. It is not and was never intended to be a profit maximization institution. The mistake any observer can make in reading these results is to judge a central bank by the standard of a commercial company. The right test of a central bank's annual performance is whether it has delivered on its statutory mandate, and by that test, 2025 was a year of significant achievement. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, let me state the headline numbers to indicate the financial results as published by the Bank of Ghana. The bank reported a net cost, or to some people, loss for 2025 of 15.6 billion Ghana cedis compared to a loss of 9.4 billion Ghana cedis in 2024. Other comprehensive income recorded a charge of 19.32 billion, reflecting the impact of a stronger cedi on the cedi value of the bank foreign reserve. I'll take time and explain that. The net equity position of the bank stood at negative 61.3 billion as at the end of 2024, down from a positive 1.2 billion compared to a negative equity of 35 billion as at the end of 2025, cumulatively bringing the net equity position of the bank to about 96.3 billion. This simply means that as at the time President Mahama assumed office, the total negative equity position of Bank of Ghana was 61.3 billion. Meanwhile, as at 2021, we had a positive net equity of 1.2 billion Ghana cedis. These numbers reflect the cost of work that was done. What have we achieved to see this cost over the past 1 year? Ghana's economy has been transformed. Inflation has fallen from 23.8% as at the end of 2024 to 5.4% by the end of 2025, and to 3.2% by March of this year, the 15th consecutive month of decline. For the woman buying tomato at the market, that means the price of a basket of food is stable and not increasing drastically as it did a year ago. For the family paying school fees, electricity, and hospital costs, the stability is real. What lower inflation made possible? What made the lower inflation possible? The cost of 16.7 billion cost was incurred in 2025 through the Bank of Ghana open market operation, interest paid to absorb excess liquidity in the bucket. This led to inflation falling from 54.1% in 2022 to 3.2% in March this year. The monetary policy rate of government, that forms the basis of the Ghana reference rate and the interbank rate, fell from about 30%, that made cost of doing business so expensive, to about 14%. Lending rate has also fallen from about 35.6% in 2022 to 19.2% as at the end of 2025.